Hi friends, welcome back to another video. All I can smell right now is the dirty diaper pail behind me. It smells so bad. My son had a really bad poop diaper the other day and it's making my eyes sting, like my eyes are watering. Anyway, hi, welcome back. If you caught last week's video, you will know that I have been moving everything around in my apartment and I redid my entire plant room, and I hope that people agree with my choices and kind of like what I've done. I actually am starting to really love it, but I'm still adjusting to the living room. I do think that the new layout of the living room makes sense for safety reasons, for child-proofing reasons, and just for having more space in general. But I'm gonna take you around and show you what it looks like. And I'll also link some videos below that will show what my layout looked like before if you're new here. But basically today, since it's kind of an impromptu filming day, I just wanted to get this shelf up. The majority of the video recording will probably happen tomorrow. But yeah, I want to at least just preface this video with kind of like the before and show you some of the things that I have planned for the living room and like, you know, what I kind of see happening in the next few months, because this video is not going to be like an all-encompassing, I'm getting everything done in one video. It's definitely going to happen over a longer period of time, but I wanted to get the bones in. So before I lose all of the daylight, I'm going to just zip around and show you what it looks like. I did not clean to film today, so everything is kind of a giant wreck. I had some friends over, so it's a little bit messier than normal, but it is it's a lived-in home. If you guys are familiar what my living room normally looks like, you will probably be in shock with how it looks like now. So before, I used to have the couch going, I'm gonna zoom out. The couch used to go right here, diagonal, and we had the TV up against the fireplace. So it was like a really, I just feel like in general, this room has a kind of awkward layout. And the reason that we didn't want to put the TV up against this wall in the first place was because you can see so much of the glare. Like, look at all that glare. Even with the blackout curtains down, it's not really like fully blackout, but it's hard to enjoy watching TV in the day. But I think I have decided, since we're gonna be living here for a lot longer than we thought we were, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in blackout curtains. They're gonna be probably like a linen color, but I wanna do some kind of material behind it that I can just completely black out this entire room. So that should not be an issue once I get those installed. But you'll also know that my double shelf used to be on this wall, and this was like the center of the apartment, and I loved having my double shelf here. But this layout just makes more sense for our family. One, I can actually secure the TV onto the wall for earthquake proofing. Two, we can finally get a sectional couch that we want, because before with the layout this way, nothing fit. It was just a little bit too big. So now all we would have to do is shift his playpen over a little bit, which this won't be here forever. Like once he's fully mobile, we'll probably get rid of it. And then we'll do like a sectional couch this way, like a right facing sectional. But I just love how open the space looks now, and I actually like that I can utilize this corner for plants, decoration, whatever. Right now I just have frames, so I went to IKEA, I picked up these Rodalm frame set. I didn't actually know that they made like a new oak color. I have some of their like old oak color frames, but they're a little bit light. It's like a blonde oak, and so when I saw these, I just knew that I had to get them because it matches our floors, it matches our media cabinet, which we brought in from the bedroom. So we used to have like this black sort of, like you could see through all of it. It was all metal. Moved that into the bedroom and moved this here because I needed the TV lower so that I could add some shelves up here. And it's actually just going to go across the top, and I'm gonna fill it with plants. So there's gonna be plants back up. Obviously, I'm not gonna do any trailing plants that are gonna cover the TV, but I have plenty of other plants that can live there And then I still have my track lighting up here, which I need to actually finagle with. They're not on right now because they're buzzing, which I don't like. I need to clean up the wire, but I'm not gonna do that until the shelf is in. The Yucca has been moved to this corner, not getting as much light as I want it to, even with the track light on, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be okay. If I do notice it starts to decline, I'm probably gonna have to figure out a way to get it nearby a window. I just didn't want it too close to the area that Archie will be in over here because these are actually really, really, really sharp. Like you could poke an eye out on one of these leaves. So what I'm doing today is actually installing the new shelf that's gonna go here, and I'm really, really excited about it. I still have my Soltech light up there, so I'm just gonna leave it. And I'm just hoping that it kind of completes the space because I am not used to having a living room with so little plants. All of those plants that are placed right there all came from my shelf, and they're just kind of tucked in wherever I could fit them. So all of that is gonna come out and hopefully fit on the shelf and on these two shelves. Today I'm only gonna focus on getting this shelf built, and then tomorrow we will put in the floating shelves. The lighting is probably gonna be terrible because it's literally sunset now. There is no light here. And I'm gonna try and get this set up before Archie's bedtime. I don't know if that is overly ambitious of me or if it's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try. So this is the shelf that I got. I got it from Wayfair. And most of the shelves that I get are usually from Wayfair. Like when I've shopped before, Wayfair is my like usual place that I go to. But I will say that I don't really understand Wayfair's pricing sometimes. Like when I originally bought the shelf that's in my plant room, that was in 2017 or 2018. I paid like $325 for it or something. And when I went to go check the price of it yesterday, it was almost $700, which I would never want to influence anyone to buy. Oh, no. It's styrofoam. Okay. There is one thing on this earth that can make my body dissolve into ashes, and that is styrofoam. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. I need to drown out the sound, but I don't even like the feeling of it either. I'm just gonna blast my eardrums with Sabrina Carpenter. Sorry, am I yelling? I cannot believe I just survived that. Anyway, there's a lot of parts. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. I am slightly intimidated, but I'm hoping it's just a matter. Oh my gosh. Look at how many things. Oh my word. I'm not gonna talk through any of this. You guys are just gonna watch me assemble because I need all of my brain power. All of it. Okay, so the shelf is up, as you can see, and I really, really love it. I feel like it was exactly what I was looking for. Installation was pretty simple and straightforward. It did take quite a bit of time because I was back and forth trying to take care of Archie. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I feel like the shelf width is good. There's actually more space in between each shelf than my other shelf, which is nice. I've been able to fit plants that I normally would not be able to fit as far back. Obviously, I installed some Barina lights. I still have my Soltech up there. I did move the Soltech a little bit more forward, and I'm thinking of even angling it a bit inward, but I haven't done that yet. I'm just gonna see how it does. I'm gonna close this. But today is the part that I've been kind of dreading. This kind of stuff, easy peasy. Stuff going into the wall, not so easy peasy. So let me flip you over. Obviously going to be working on this wall today. I did get a new toy, which I will show you. Where's my phone? Pardon the mess. But this is my new level. Alice was here the other day and she was bullying me, asking me why I don't have a level. So I got one. It was the cheapest one I could find on Amazon, but it does the job. If you guys haven't seen one of these levels before, sorry, it's not even focused. If you haven't seen one of these levels before, it's the one that shoots out a laser. So you just turn it on, you put it on a tripod. And this is also a brand new tripod because I needed one that gets really, really tall. And obviously I can use this for my camera as well. But it just puts this laser on your wall, which is amazing because I can make sure that it's straight. So I can't move it because I already leveled it basically. I think this is straight. I think it might be a little crooked, but then it's like, is it the floor? I don't know. I have no idea. I think it can be adjusted a little bit, but otherwise this is fine. So my issue, I always have some kind of issue, right? The issue that I'm having right now, it's not really an issue, it's a dilemma. So on this wall, the media cabinet is pushed more this way to account for the Yucca. So initially I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna throw the shelf right above the TV. But that means that I would have to commit to the Yucca always living here. And it's not like the most terrible idea, but what I'm most concerned about is that this has always lived by a window, and I'm worried it's not gonna be getting enough light here, and so I don't really wanna commit to leaving it there. But then if I center it to the wall, or center it to the wall, it's gonna be off center to the TV, and I feel like that's gonna look really weird. I was also talking to my husband about, okay, well, let's say that like the Yucca doesn't do well in this corner. There's really nowhere else that I can put it at this point. So, I don't know. What would you guys do? I kind of like wish we were doing this in real time so that you could help me. My gut is just saying to install it over the TV, and then if this yucca eventually doesn't live here, then I'll just have to put something there. Like something will always have to be in this little corner. I'm not feeling really great about centering it to the wall, because when I'm looking at it with the TV, it's gonna bug me. It's just gonna look so weird. So I think I will do it to the TV. Okay, let's do it. So these are the shelves that I got. I will insert it here. My original plan was to do floating shelves, but I have had such bad experiences with floating shelves. No matter what the design was, I feel like over time, it just eventually starts sinking. And I don't really trust like heavy plants, because I am gonna be putting some bigger plants up here. I don't trust super heavy plants being right on top of my TV. Like imagine if like a bunch of water just spilled on it, like it just freaks me out. So I went with this design just because I don't know, it seems a little bit more stable. Like it's not gonna like bow. It's not gonna like tilt over time. Not ideal, but my priority is the safety and like the functionality of it rather than just going purely for aesthetic. So yeah, I'm stalling. If you can't tell, I don't want to do this. Styrofoam. I'm plagued by styrofoam, you guys. There's gotta be something else that we can be using that's not styrofoam. I already have goosebumps, look. Instant sweats just looking at it. I hate this. No, the instructions. You know what? Do I need the instructions? Who needs instructions? They're in between both of the pieces of styrofoam. Seems pretty straightforward. Got my L bracket. We've got 2 holes. That's what she said. Yeah, we don't need instructions. Oh. No! I have to pull it out. That's what he said. I hate it. Go to hell. I just have to figure out what is the center, and I need to figure out because you can mount it like this way where the shelf goes over it, or you can do it this way where it goes over it. I'm kind of leaning towards having it go up and sitting on it, because if I go down, I don't know, I don't really like the idea of like seeing it that way. Like I would much rather do it upward, if it doesn't make sense. That's fine. Can I ever just be like somewhat coherent? That would be pretty awesome. The hole's too small. All right, guys, moment of truth. To see if it is straight and if it fits. Me and these kinds of things, we do not get along. Size looks fine. Is it straight? It looks perfectly straight on the laser. Let me give you guys a peek. It's kind of hard to see, but like, do you guys see how the laser is right at the edge, the bottom edge there? Not freaking bad. All right, now I just need to do the other side. I'm not gonna move you because you're plugged in and it's just too difficult. You guys, if this yucca, ow. It hurts. Please be straight. It's too, oh my gosh, I miscalculated by a lot. No. I don't know how I got that wrong. 31 and a half. I pushed it out by an inch, so it would be 32. I messed up bad, guys. And now I'm gonna have to patch that hole in the wall. I thought I got it. I thought I had it. I really did. Please be straight. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. It is a miracle. Okay guys, I'm gonna be away from the camera. I'm over here. But I think I'm gonna put everything back and I'm gonna put all my trailing plants going over the TV, and I'm gonna prank my husband and see what he thinks.
Hey, I like it. Only thing is, now there's so much overhanging the TV. Like I like the shelf and everything, but it ain't gonna fly. You're just not gonna be able to see.
I'm pranking you. Okay. I'm going to. What time is it, babe? Oh my gosh. Okay. My child needs to take a nap now, so I really want to style it now, but. Chico, you can wait 10 minutes, yeah? Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'm just gonna be 5 minutes, buddy. I'm the worst. Okay, so let's get all this out because that's a no-no. I'm actually shook that I was able to do this with very little hiccup. I did make a gaping hole on the right side, but I will, I'll patch that up when Archie's napping. But okay, obviously no trailing plants in front of the TV. I think I'm gonna bring some Anthurium from the plant room, some that I know do pretty okay in ambient. There is a Ripsalis that I would really love to put here. I just don't know if it's gonna work, because it might actually be too long. That's what she said. I did want to grow my Dean here. That was one plant that I was sure I wanted to be living here because that just makes sense, but I also have to keep in mind that this always has spider mites, so whatever I put near it, I have to be okay with. I have to be okay with the idea that at some point it may get spider mites. I need to repot that thing bad as well. My Lepismium lumbricoides is the one that I actually wanted to put up here because it's so long and it doesn't really have a place in the plant room, but I didn't know if it would work. I'm gonna bring my Brielle Crystal Black onto this shelf. This one has always lived in ambient. So I'm not super worried about that. And then I'm also gonna bring out my Gloriosum, since that one is eventually gonna have to go in a crawling pot. I do have a bunch of really nice Anthurium here. I think I'm gonna move either my Red Crystal Forgetii or my Carla Crystal, but I'm kind of leaning toward this one just cause it's so bushy and it has such a big wingspan. I almost feel like it just needs more space. I really would love to cover this outlet. What about my Lux? I'm like dismantling this shelf that I just installed. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love my Dean there. I don't. Do you think it needs to go off to the side maybe? Because it's so tall compared to everything else. I feel like it's kind of killing the vibe. I might have to put this back like in my kitchen or my plant room or something. It's not really vibing. Another one that would be pretty nice is my Clarinervium. I'm just moving all the plants just because this is more focal than that. So I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna be taking this out of my EXO and I kind of want to see if it'll grow out here. This is my AOS Dark Form, Fort Sherman Ralphinum from Plant Babe. Can you guys believe how big it is now? I just really, like, this is one of my favorites right now and I would love to be able to see it all the time. And then maybe just a little tiny one there, whether it be a plant or maybe an air plant or something. Or I can do one of my dogs on there. You know, this is probably gonna change. Realistically, I'm a little flustered right now with time, so. Okay, let me show you what it looks like and then I'm going to put my baby to sleep. I am liking it. I'm really anxious to see what it's gonna look like with the track lighting, but I'm probably just going to finagle with these plants a bit when Archie's taking a nap. I just feel, yeah, I'm a bit frazzled, but guys, it's straight, it's even. I'm surprised with myself, I'm not gonna lie. I actually can't believe I did it. I cannot believe it. I was dreading this. The reason I've never put up any kind of shelf like this before is because I was just so worried about the logistics of getting it straight, getting it even. I was stressed. I was really stressed, but it's in. I wish that I maybe bumped it up like an inch higher, but I'm not redoing that. I'm not doing it. I think it's fine. The only reason I'd want to move it up just a little bit is so that there's not so much space between, between the top of the plants and like the window. Like I kind of wanted it to cover it a little bit more, but at the same time with it being really close, it kind of looks like it's just a part of this media set, which I'm happy with. Honestly, I will find any reason to complain. So I'm happy. It could have been a mega disaster, could have ended up with 50 holes in the wall, but I think overall it was a success and I am super happy with the way it turned out. I did plug the track light back in. I don't really know how I'm gonna clean up this wire, honestly. I don't really see another way around it. That's just kind of what it's looking like right now. It's not the worst thing ever. I mean, it's white. You don't super fixate on it because of the yucca, but yeah, I'm just, oh, okay. My gimbal's going crazy. Whoa. I'm gonna pop in some footage of what the plant shelf looks like at night with the track light on, just because during the day it doesn't really, not that it doesn't make much of a difference, but you don't really see the effect of the light in the daytime. I think I'm gonna post the rest of the updates in terms of what I do to the living room on my vlog channel. So just as a reminder, I'm getting a new couch. I'm still scoping out my options. There are a few companies that I have my eye on. I've got burned before buying a couch. in terms of quality and spending a lot of money on it. And so I just really want to do my research this time, and I'm not super in a rush. But anyway, I want to get a new couch. I want to do some sort of cushion. So I just bought these pillowcases. I have 2 of them, and it's got these like little tassel things. And then I have these pillows, and I really like the color of them, but I think I want to bring like a 3rd color into the living room, or some kind of pattern or print. I was looking at different pillowcases. I think I want to do some small decorative pillows that have like some kind of maybe embroidery, or just something with a pattern, so that it just breaks up a little bit of the monotony. Honestly, I'm really tired of the beige, black, white, super modern look. Like, I want to just bring color and character back into this place. It's been boring me for a long time. So hopefully I can find like the perfect pillowcases. I eventually want to get a new rug, but that is like the very bottom of my priority list. This one was a collab gone wrong, and so I'm not super sort of like neurotic about it getting dirty and Archie eating and doing whatever on it. And so we're probably going to keep this rug for a long time, at least while he's really little. But I eventually want to do that, and then I'm going to get pictures printed. I just want to do a bunch of things in here to kind of just bring it all together and make it feel a little bit more homey. I am going to be installing curtains, but I need to save up for those, because that's going to be a lot of the budget. The couch and the curtains are going to ransack my bank account. So I have to save up for it, but all of those updates I think are gonna go on the vlog, not on this channel. So if you want to keep an eye out for that, I will link my vlog channel below. Otherwise, I think this is a good stopping point now. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of me taking you through this change in the house. If you didn't watch my video last week about me redoing the plant room, I will also link that so you can give it a watch. I honestly feel like I'm just living in a brand new apartment. I am not sure what is on the roster for next week, but hopefully it's something good, and maybe something not labor intensive, because it has been a long 2 weeks of just pure labor. These guns, they're tired. I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here. Love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one.